Day crafty chums, and welcome to my channel. It's Nikki here, aka Carson D Cat's Life, and well, it's a bit windy today. The weather's gone round, the wind's gone round to the east, and it's beginning to strengthen up a little bit, so I'm not going to do any fast forwarding. I'm hoping you can see this. What I'm doing is just I've embossed this watercolour paper here. I'm not doing watercolour on it. What I'm going to do is some embossed it, and I'm going to emboss it with some embossing powder, and I've got some gears here, and I'm hoping that I can emboss this too. We're going to give it a go. So of course, yeah, I'm just going to go over this one with my Versamark. I'm going to have a go at with some aged silver embossing enamel. This one's quite thick and gritty, so it'll be interesting to see what effect I get with it. Yeah, it's quite gritty. So yeah, I'm going to turn on the older might take me several goes to get this all embossed over, because it's actually, it just looks like metal filings or something. It's very strange, but anyway, we'll give it a go. I'll come back when I've just embossed this bit. Okay, so I've just done the cog, the gears, the cog there, and that's turned out quite nice, you know, nice metallic finish there, and not too perfect, but first time I've done that, and that's turned out okay. So what I've done is I've just I've gone over here. I'm just hoping that this works. I've gone over here with a something. I'm sorry, the boat's moving so much that it's putting me off a little bit. I think I need a new glue pad there. Wow, it's not sticking at all, is it? I wonder if it's dry. No, let me just pop that back. Let's try inking it up again. Still, maybe I just need to smush it a bit more. Try it again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So I'm just trying to get the top of the relief there, and oh, that's bad, man. You just don't know how that's going today. It's really bad. Oh, look. See, it's not supposed to go into these other bits because I did that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's just work with it and see what happens, because it's not worked the way I thought it was going to. I thought I was just going to, yeah, to get the top of that. But anyway, I'm making a right mess here because the boat's moving about so much. Darn it. It's all over the place. Feeling a little bit queasy, but you know, oh well, it's my life. Let's see if I can just put this back onto here. And see if I can pop it back into there. Pop that over there with the lid on, just in case we go for a Burton. And I'm just going to heat this up. As I say, it's not the look I was going for, but it could give me something unexpected, couldn't it? Yeah, not quite sure I like that. Might just work on this side. So I'm just trying things out. I'm just going to move this because it's all gritty and terrible now. Couldn't find a have to do a big clear up now because that went everywhere. Not good at all, that. I can hear the gritty all over there too. Oh no. Man, what a mess. What a mess. Anyway, back to the ATC. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to leave that on the back and work on the front. But yeah, was a bit disappointing. But as I say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just going to cut this ATC size. Put that one to the side. Two and a half by 3.5. There we go. Doesn't look as if it's quite taken in some of those deep bits, so I'm just going to go over it again. Okay, so that's going to be the back of my ATC. And I'm going to work on this bit here. The only elements that I've got so far is this. And yeah, so just going to decide what I'm going to do. I'll probably pop that there. Got a couple of other gears here that I'll probably stick on as well. You know, I'll have some like this and some like this, and then I've just got to decide what I'm going to put on top and what colour I'm going to have it to. So I'll be back when I've chosen colour and what else I'm going to add. So I've got these wonderful little stamps here. Just pop that to there. And this is that's a face, that's a bird, some beautiful wings, and then this is a moth and a bee, and I quite like using the moth one, so I might do that, and I might look for some book paper actually that I've got. So I've got 2 bits of book paper there. I've got some acrylic paint on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wings in this one and the body in this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's have a look. Stick them on the block. And I'm going to cut round them, stamp them on, stamp them down, and then cut round them. And then I'm just going to cut them out. Okay, you can't see this very well. I'll just pop it onto here so you can see it better. But I've decided to cut out 2 lots of wings there, and I'm I'm going to just glue them down like that, and then just glue the bit of the moth on there too. So just get a bit of glue. So just do that, and then just glue the moth on there as well. Then I'll just set it to one side to dry. So there's that. That's the book paper moth there, and as you can see, it looks quite sorry about the movement of the boat. I mean, this is coming up to quite a big storm, I think, so I'm just trying to quickly get this done. So there's that one there, and what I'm going to do here is, I think, just for ease, for me, because of the way the weather is at the moment, I'm just going to spray this with some this is a food colouring spray I've got, which is always good. I'm just going to dry that and then get some purple on there too. Don't want it to go too brown, but this is purple food colouring that I've got. Going to dry that off as well around the edges with some black distress ink, because what's it, black soot. Just because I like that. As you can see, it's still not a very good back, but it'll just be the back, and it'll get covered over with my name and things on there. Yeah. Stupid easterly winds, look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start attaching this, and I'm going to attach this one going across here like that. Then I'll put these gears and cogs here, and then I'm going to pop the moth just there, and I'll do that off camera, of course, because of the motion of the camera is it's just too much. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got the glue on, and I've just got to let it dry, but before I've just let it sort of have a little dry, so I can just cut off the edges here, and then I can set it aside to really cure, or for the glue to really go off. I need to do that before I actually do any more to it, so that's what I'm going to do, is just let it dry out completely now, or, you know, as much as my excitement will let me, because you know what I'm like, I can never usually let something completely dry before I go on to the next thing, and then end up squidging and making a mess. So there you go. But yes, that's what I'm going to do, is just let it dry off some more, and so that it dries flat, and that I'm just going to put a bit of weight on there like that, and I'm gonna let it rest. I'm gonna walk away and have some lunch. That's what I'm gonna do, because that's the only way that I'll allow it to dry, is if I actually go away and do something else. So there you go. Be back with the next bit as soon as that's dry. So I'm hoping that the weather's calmed down a bit now, enough for me to like finish this off or something. And I'm just going to stick this moth down here. I think I was going to stick it up here, but it might not stay down very well, so I'm actually just going to stick it to the card. Good thing about this glue is it dries clear. Otherwise I'd be in trouble. So, because that was a big blob of it there. And yeah, so that's that part. The boat's actually not moving as much as it was. It got really bad for a while there, and unable to do anything. There it is. What I'm going to do is put some clear glittery stuff on the wings, which will allow it to dry, and we'll allow it to dry. Hoping it won't dry and stick down the wings, because that's part of the action of this one, is having the wings having movement on there. That's why I always put the double layer when I use this one, because I like to give movement to the wings. As well as movement to the boat. Oh. I'm hoping that there's something out there banging, and I'm hoping it's not us. I'm hoping that it's the boat next door. Otherwise it's going to be, there's going to be something very nasty when I go up on deck to have a look a bit later. Yeah, hoping it's not us. Okay. I think I quite like it that way actually, but we'll see. That's that. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do now is put this little tap as the moth's body. Might be a little bit difficult because it's hollow, so I'm hoping that the hot glue will help it to stick. Not sure that it will, but you know, it might. Remove the strings and that. There you go. Still can move my wings. It's really important that my wings still can move. Yeah, just leave me one wing down, so. Oh darn it. Didn't want my wings stuck down. I wonder if I can release it. Now you're gonna all shout at me, no, don't release it. You'll rip it. But it's caught right on the edge. There. That's good. So yeah, looks like it will stay down. I was a bit worried it wouldn't, because just because of the gap that's in between. So yeah, that's good. That was good with my not very hot glue stick. And just to finish this one off, I think I'm just going to have one word on here, and it's going to be fly. I'm just going to stick this one down here, and then pick it back off, because I want to trim that down just a little bit more. And then I'm going to get some glue and stick it to the card properly so it doesn't come off. And I think that I'll call this little Steampunk ATC done, because yeah, this will be my first actual steampunk ATC. Quite like it. Hope you liked it too. See you again soon. Thanks for subscribing and liking my channel and giving me comments. It means the world to me. And see you again soon, because you know it's a cat's life. Bye.